Hey there, TikTakers, and happy holidays! Although this year the situation is a bit sad for all of us, we can never lose hope. And we are still very happy because we are celebrating Christmas. What presents did you get? We are thinking of a great gift that almost never disappoints. Legos! But do you know about their origin? The Lego Group is a Danish company founded by Ole Kirk Christensen. He set up a carpentry workshop in 1916, but a series of unfortunate events led him to change the course of his business. First, two of his sons accidentally set his shop on fire, making him lose everything. Afterwards, his wife passed away, and later on, he was strongly affected by the Great Depression, which led him to fire all of his employees. Ole then started making miniature versions of his furniture. That was a way for him to have sample work without spending a lot of money. Doing that gave him the idea to start making toys. His four sons loved them, so he thought he could be successful doing that. And although his business wasn't booming as he expected, it did start gaining traction. At first, he made dogs and other animals out of wood, and then cars. They all had an exquisite quality that really made his work stand out. However, he needed to do marketing as well and give his business an attractive name. And from the Danish words leggat, which means to play well, came the name Lego. Doing this helped increase his sales, and his little wood models started to be sold more and more. At that time, the world was plunged in the middle of World War II, and Denmark was invaded by the Nazi army. Gottfred Kirk Christensen, the son of Ole Kirk, instead of studying in Germany, became a manager for Lego. Meanwhile, the Lego factory kept on growing, reaching 40 employees. In 1946, the manager discovered a machine for molding plastic at a fair in Copenhagen. To test it out, they used a few small plastic bricks, making him come up with a new idea. He bought the machine, and at first they just used it to make conventional toys. But that would change pretty soon. His son redesigned those pieces, and those bricks, Lego Mursten, became fundamental. Thus, the production of plastic products was now sharing space with the production of wooden products. In 1956, when Ole Kirk went on a business trip, a commercial about the toy industry made him realize that the toys at the time were missing something. They needed a system. He wouldn't stop pondering about it until he thought of a solution: giving place to the first Lego set. The set was so popular that it was exported to many other countries, the first one being Sweden. In that moment, Gottfred Kirk had a high management position in the company. However, after the passing of his father in 1958, he had to take the lead and become Lego's president. On February 4, 1960, part of the carpentry section of the Lego factory burned down. This terrible event led Gottfred to make the decision of focusing solely on producing plastic products. The Lego bricks were becoming popular in Europe, and so he decided to focus on them. Moreover, they also thought about a union system using tubes, which would make the Lego sets didactic and pretty fun. If something was maintained during the next generation, was their effort to keep producing high-quality products, as well as sticking to Lego's philosophy. The company kept growing and expanding all over the world. The next one to take over the company was Ole Kirk's grandson, Kjeld Kirk Christensen, who directed it until 2004. During his management, the production lines were diversified. From then on, they not only produce their flagship built-in toys, but also create a wide variety of related products: board games, video games, and theme parks such as Legoland. In 2004, Kjeld handed over the company's presidency to Jorgen Vig Natstorp in order to focus on his other management roles within the group. In TikTakers, the most incredible thing is that all of the different Lego pieces are built using a universal system. Despite the design and purpose variations the blocks have had over the course of the years, all the blocks are still compatible to a very high degree. The Lego blocks made in 1958 can still fit with the blocks being produced nowadays. Isn't that fascinating? Lego knew how to reinvent itself without losing its essence, which has kept their sets of plastic blocks at the top of the toys of the world. Now, TikTakers, how old were you when you got your first Lego set? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!